not trendy and micro trends and going to be out of style in 2 seconds, but they're also not uber classic where you look a little bit dated and a little bit matronly. Like, what's all the stuff in the middle? And how can we build a wardrobe on pieces that are going to stick with us for a while, that are going to be around for a while, but still look modern and fresh and relevant? I'm going to show you how in today's video. I'm going to share 21 modern wardrobe classics that I believe we should all be wearing for fall 2024. These are pieces that you can buy now and continue to wear for years to come. So if you're new here, my name is Netta. I'm a personal stylist. My whole focus is on helping you build a wardrobe over 50 that really makes you feel beautiful, confident, stylish every single day. And so that's the goal of everything I do on YouTube and in my Ageless Style program, where I have cheered over 5,000 women on to effortless everyday style. I just want to mention that my Closet Confidence Workshop series starts next week. It's not too late to sign up, and we're going to be working on building modern classic wardrobes together. So let's get started, because I have a lot to cover in today's video. So first, I'm going to talk about layering pieces. Now, I want to give you a little bit of context for modern classics. When a lot of times I hear from you, oh, you know, that piece is super trendy, is it going to be in style in 10 minutes? I don't want my whole wardrobe to quickly go out of style. But we still want to look modern, and we still want to look like we know what's going on with style. So these are the clothes that are going to be in that middle category. They are not trends, but they're also not like eternal time, for the most part, eternal timeless classics that don't look any different than they looked 20 years ago. Because this is the thing, there is no such thing as a classic. What we should be looking at is modern classics, because classics don't look the same now as they looked in 2000 or as they looked in 1980. If you look at a 1980 white blouse and you look at a 2000 white blouse and you look at a 2024 white blouse, they're going to look very different. So what we're looking for is the modern version of these classic pieces. And that's what I'm talking about today. Now, just because they're classic doesn't mean that they need to be basic. So we can look for better than basics, and we can look for classics that also have a personal style element to them and really feel true to us. Because if you're not a basic person, and I did a video on this, if you don't enjoy uber classic clothes or very simple clothes, if you're not a minimalist or a classic style personality, then you may find that classic pieces are the pieces that you never reach for. And so you're going to find a version in each of these categories that speaks to your personal style, your lifestyle, your budget, your body, and your color type. So these are the filters we're going to use to choose everything. But when we look at these categories broadly and we pick pieces within those categories that work for us, then we'll be building a modern classic wardrobe that is going to serve us for years to come. Okay, so let's start with the layering pieces in a modern classic wardrobe. The first layering piece I want to talk about is a trench coat. Now, I really encourage many women, if you're just getting started with trench coats, or if you are looking for that straight modern classic trench coat, to go for that classic camel trench. Almost no matter what your color type, unless maybe you've got really cool coloring, and then maybe you can go for a taupe trench. But a camel trench is just such a timeless piece. And if you've got deep coloring or clear coloring, you can pair a camel trench over like a black turtleneck or something and make the color work for you a little better. But it's such a classic piece. Now, the great thing about all of these modern classics is that you can buy them at every price point. So I'm showing you a mango version here, very, very affordable. Banana Republic Factory has a very affordable version. And then you can, of course, go on the higher end and look at this one from Kate, which is incredible. It's a couple of $1,000s. And then the iconic Burberry trench, right? This is one of the few pieces that I will say, the Burberry trench, the Kate trench, these truly will never go out of style and don't change substantially. Now, what if you're like, okay, I already have a trench, I've checked that box, thank you very much, or a trench, a straight trench, a classic trench, it's just not for me. Like, I want a piece that looks a little bit more like my personal style. So I'm going to show you a couple of options. Now, if you've got like cool, you want like a really cool modern fashion-y version, this one is incredible with the embellishments on it and the cool like little detail at the bottom, almost like a pleated detail. That's a very cool like modern minimalist fashion girl kind of trench. If you want something with a little more personality, a little bit more color, I really, really like this one. I think it's you know, cool and different, and definitely a different color palette. And then if you really are just like, I want to go all in and have a real statement trench, make it very, very feminine, this one from Libertine is just, it's stunning. Just stunning, like beautiful, beautiful embroidered, and definitely not a classic trench in the classic sense of the word, but it's still timeless. And that's the thing about all of the personality versions of these classic pieces. If you choose a personality piece like this Libertine trench or like the embellished trench, these are going to be pieces that you're going to have forever because they're going to speak to your personal style. So nothing I'm showing here is trendy. They're either modern classics or they're personality piece versions of modern classics. Okay, let's move on to cardigans. Now, Miu Miu back in 2023, fall of 2023, they said just a classic cardigan down the runway and everyone went nuts. And I'm like, okay, we've been wearing these for years. I don't really get it, but it is such a classic layering piece. And really the cardigan of the moment, the cardigan of the last few years has been a waist-length cardigan and not a long slouchy cardigan. So this one from Laline is stunning, very, very nice quality, very simple, truly a timeless piece. Again, this is a piece you're going to have for, and we're looking at modern classics, we're looking at 5 to 10 years, right? This is a piece you're going to definitely have for the 5 to 10 years. Now, J. Crew does a great version of a classic cardigan. You know, you're going to find them everywhere, right? You can find them you can get them at H&M, you can get them at Mango, you can get them at J. Crew, you can get, you know, $1,500 pillowy cashmere versions, right? So there's every kind of version. Now, if you're like, okay, that really classic cashmere cardigan style, or really classic cardigan style is not for me, you can choose a more feminine version. This one is beautiful from J. Crew. It's got a little like scallop trim and a little crochet detail. So that's going to be a beautiful kind of personality piece version of the cardigan. Or you can choose like something a little bit more relaxed, like this one from Free People. It's going to give you a little bit more of a boho vibe. But again, neither of those pieces are trendy. They're still in that modern classic range, but they might speak to your personal style a little bit more. Okay, let's move on to the next layering piece, and it's going to be a casual jacket. Now, the casual jacket of the moment is arguably the waxed jacket, you know, so it's kind of like a casual jacket style that's got like a waxed coating on it. There's one from Loewe that everyone just is obsessed with. Of course, it's a very expensive version. This one from J. Crew is a less expensive version. They call it the resin coated jacket, but you want like a casual jacket in your wardrobe. So wax jacket like this can work, and there's a version for everybody. But you might say, you know, that classic style wax jacket is not for me, so you want your version of a casual jacket. I found this one from Anthropology. It's kind of like an elevated denim jacket with embroidery on it. Maybe this is the classic jacket that your wardrobe is asking for. Again, these pieces are modern classics, so you're going to want to pick one that speaks to your personality, but is also you know, relatively timeless, and is also something that you're going to be reaching for again and again, because the versatility of these pieces is what makes them so special. So you want whatever that version of a classic jacket is, classic casual jacket is for you. It can be a denim jacket, it can be a bomber jacket, it can be you know, a cotton linen canvas jacket, it can be a chore jacket, it can be a utility jacket, but you want a casual jacket as a layering piece in your wardrobe. Okay, next let's talk about leather jackets or suede jackets. I'm going to open up suede as part of this category because some of you don't love leather. I feel like everyone needs a leather or suede or micro suede or leatherish, that type of a look, or even just a coated jacket that gives you that shine, that edge. It just brings so much interest to outfits. So now your leather jacket can look very different than the standard moto jacket that's out there. And I love the moto jacket. You know, I love the Jacket Maker. They have a vast variety of moto jackets. They're not just black, and they're not just edgy looking. So there's really a version there for everybody. But you can also look at a leather blazer. That's a great jacket, leather jacket style. That is, especially if you've already got a moto jacket, or if you don't like a moto jacket, leather blazer could be a fabulous option. There are leather cropped jackets, and then of course there are suede jackets. And so suede, you know, is a nice alternative to leather if you prefer the texture of suede, or you prefer the color of like a brown suede jacket as opposed to a black suede jacket. I really love this one from Veronica Beard. It is stunning, stunning, stunning. I also like this light colored moto jacket from Anthropology. It's a faux leather moto jacket, but this is like not an edgy looking moto jacket, but more like a casual, versatile wearing moto, you know, versatile styled moto jacket. So that could be a great option for you. And then if you're like, stop with the moto jackets already, look at this one from J. Crew. It's a lady jacket in leather, and I think that's stunning. So I really feel like there's a leather jacket version for every personal style, and I think it's a great layering option to have in your wardrobe. Okay. Next and last, I want to talk about a lady jacket, or a dressy jacket. So we talked about a casual jacket, leather jacket, and now we're talking about a dressier jacket for your wardrobe. Now that dressy jacket for your wardrobe is going to depend on your personal style. So I think a lady jacket is the dressiest jacket du jour. They've been trending for the last couple of years. They are in either like a heavyweight knit, kind of like a Chanel style jacket, right? Or they are in tweed, and there is a version of these for everybody, and they are absolutely beautiful. I love this J. Crew's really like the go-to for lady jackets for many of us, and I think this one is lovely. This tweed jacket from Tuckernuck, I love the color of this, and they have a couple of other really cool options, but that's a beautiful kind of dressier jacket. And of course you can go with a blazer. Now the blazer that kind of set the standard really is that Veronica Beard Miller blazer. It's stunning. You know that Quince has a dupe of it that's incredible, but that classic blazer, this one and the Quince one are cut in a little bit at the waist, so they're very, very flattering, and that's just a great dressier jacket. Finally, if you do not want like a woven jacket as your jacket, you want like a little bit more of a knit, you can go with a lady jacket, of course, or you can go with a knit blazer like this one from L'Agence. So again, you're looking for a dressy jacket that suits your personality and that you're actually going to reach for. So if you're like, Netta keeps talking about blazers and I don't like blazers, don't buy a blazer. Find a version of a dressier jacket that works for your personality. And that's it for the modern classic layering pieces. So it's a classic cardigan, a trench, a casual jacket. Next, I want to talk about dresses. I feel like there's a 3-dress minimum for each of us for fall. Even if you're not a dress person, I feel like most of us can use these 3 dresses in our fall wardrobes. If, like me, you are a dress person, then you're going to want more than a couple in each of these categories. But I think that these are the essentials, and you're going to have all the boxes checked with these. So the first I want to talk about is a cocktail dress. Now, you want a dress that is pretty simple if you're only going to do one. And again, this is going to be the buy it when you find it, not when you need it category, because you don't want to be looking for a cocktail dress when you need a cocktail dress. You want one to be hanging at the ready in your wardrobe. So that dress, if you want it to be really versatile and you don't want it to be the type of piece that people are like, oh, didn't you wear that before? Then you want it to be as simple as possible, and then you're going to add really cool accessories and switch up the accessories every time you wear them so that you get a completely different look. So I really like this beautiful purple one. It's like a purple silky one with long sleeves. I think that's a lovely, lovely option for a cocktail dress. Kate Unger, Dress the Population, Sasheen and Babi. The purple dress is Sasheen and Babi. Chiara Boni. There are so many good brands, MacDougall, that make really, really good cocktail dresses. I'm just going to pop up a Kate Unger dress here. And then this one's from, I think this is Dress the Population. I love this one with a floral pattern on it and one shoulder. But you just want a beautiful, simple cocktail dress that will take you to weddings, that will take you to cocktail parties, that will take you to any special kind of event that you have coming up. Now the next dress I want to talk about is an everyday dress, and you want the everyday dress to be a midi dress. That is the modern classic dress silhouette right now. You can do cotton poplin depending on where you live all the way through fall and winter, but you want a midi dress that is a great everyday dress, and really that is now a certified classic. So pick a midi dress that suits your style, your personal style, your body type, your coloring, all the things. Really like this one from Bowden. I think it's very simple. This is the type of dress that you can wear to run errands, you can wear to church, you can wear to anything, truly anything that comes up in your life. You can just switch out the accessories, and this dress is going to work for a variety of purposes in your life. Really like this one from Me and M. I think it's a beautiful, very flattering midi dress. So find a midi dress that speaks to your personal style and your lifestyle that you will actually truly reach for over and over again. You want it to be, again, versatile. You want to be able to dress it up a little, dress it down a little. And you want it to be easy, comfortable. This is your go-to everyday dress. Now the final dress I want to talk about is the modern version of the little black dress. Now this is a silk or satin slip dress style. Now before you turn off the camera or turn off the video because you're like, I'm not going to wear a slip dress with straps, there are a lot of different styles of slip dresses. There are the strap, the traditional cami style tops. There are ones with short sleeves, there are ones with long sleeves, but we're talking about the same kind of satiny midi dress silhouette. And I love, love, love this dress. Now, this dress has the versatility of the little black dress we all wore years ago, but it's definitely way more updated than just a simple classic black sheath, which, even though it's classic, that is more of a classic, whereas this is a modern classic. So we're going to look at modern classic sheath dresses, slip dresses, and these are going to be, there's a version for everybody. I love this one from Banana Republic. I think this is stunning, comes in a couple of different colors. Now again, this is your little black dress, so you can choose it in your best neutral. It can be a dark neutral or it can be a light neutral, but ideally you want this style in a neutral. You could also go for like a really cool, minimal, edgy looking one like this one with the flowy pants that go with it. I think that's very, very cool. This beautiful version from Cami NYC has little sleeves on it. So, and then I love this other like pearly gray version from Cami NYC. I think that is absolutely stunning. And then finally this one, I think this is from Max Mara or somebody. I'll have all of these linked in the catalog below, but this longer version, this one is longer, so it could be a gown. You could also make it, you could throw a denim jacket over it and make it more casual. One of the casual jackets we talked about, but you want that kind of a slinky, silky dress that is your new little black or little brown or little gray or little navy dress. So I think it's an essential in every woman's wardrobe. Plot twist, this video was getting a little long, so I decided to cut it off at dresses and layering pieces. Stay tuned for part 2 where I'm going to be covering tops and bottoms. So I just covered dresses and layering pieces in today's video, and I would encourage you to go into your own wardrobe, looking ahead at fall, and ask yourself which of these categories are you lacking in, and how can you create a wardrobe of modern classics that works for you and all the things that you want in your wardrobe. Your lifestyle, your body type, your coloring, your personal style. Taking all of those, using all of those filters to choose modern classics that are unique to you and your wardrobe. That's the goal of this video. It's the goal of everything I do, and it's definitely the goal of Closet Confidence. If you haven't joined, again, it's going to be starting next week. We don't want to take off without you. We don't want to start this without you. We want you to join us, so definitely check the description box and the linked or the pinned comment for that. Don't forget, if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe so we can keep hanging out. I don't want you to miss the rest of the modern classics that I'm going to be doing. Modern classic shoes, modern classic accessories. We want you back, so don't forget to subscribe. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.